Recently, I did a retro swap box for the fine folks over at the forums at Atari.io. A retro swap box is where somebody, in this case myself, takes a large priority flat rate box, fills it full of retro video game goodness and retro toys, sends it to someone on the list. They take out whatever they want, up to half of the contents in the box, replace it, and they send it to the next person until it gets back to its starting destination. And guess what? Recently, I got the box back. But first, let me show you what I put into the box, including a V-comic book, an NSG card pack, a Minecraft book, WCW NWO World Tour for the N64, Final Approach complete in box for the Atari 2600, Letter Loose Tomy Pocket Game, Galaga for the 7800, Baseball Simulator 1000 for the SNES, Virtual Racing Deluxe for the 32X, Crackpots for the Atari 2600, Superman vs. the Elite DVD brand new, a brand new ESPN Films collection on Blu-ray, a Star Wars Han Solo and Carbonite Ice Cube tray, Star Raiders with the touchpad and overlay, Powerball for your Sega Genesis, a Night Gundam Story for the Nintendo Famicom, Super Breakout for the 5200, Defender for the 5200, an Indiana Jones toy, MASH for the Atari 2600, a Fix-It Felix Happy Meal toy, Todd's Adventures in Slime World for the Atari Lynx, a Mario Red Shell Happy Meal toy, some Mario Charms, a Michael Jackson CD, Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2 for the GameCube, Tales of Symphonia for the GameCube, Wolfenstein New Order for the Xbox 360, a Ms. Pac-Man Static Screen Basic Fun Mini Arcade, a Space Invaders Mini Arcade, a Crash Bandicoot Strategy Guide, a Star Trek Next Generation Computer Book, Gopher for the 2600, Lion King for the Game Gear, Sonic 2 for the Game Gear, Spy Hunter and Super Sprint for the GBA, Donkey Kong Country 2 for the GBA and Slime World for the Sega Genesis, Atomic Robo Kid for the Sega Genesis, Whack-A-Mole for the GBA, Super Mario World for the GBA, Super Mario Deluxe for the Game Boy Color, Elmo's 1-2-3s for the Game Boy Color, Attack in Space Tomy Pocket Arcade, and a Hot Wheels Star Trek Vengeance Starship. Now to see what I got back when the box returned. Okay, before I show you what I got into the box that was a surprise, first let me show you the items that I put into the box and returned to me. So some of these might be put in my Patreon Retro Swap box, which I have to put together soon for my Patreon supporters. Some of it might get donated. Some of it might make its way into prize packs that I do every month. So first of all, we got Powerball for the Sega Genesis. Got Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. Galaga came back for the 7800, but it came with this slip case that Atari Creep is doing to help raise money for to end Alzheimer's. He's doing the walk to end Alzheimer's, Alzheimer's. So he's trying to raise money, so he made these slip cases he's, I believe, selling and giving away, so you can check out his channel if you're interested in that. So some 5200 games came back to me, Super Breakout and Defender, and one day I need to get a working Atari 5200. I believe I put this in at the last second. It's a little red Happy Meal shell from the Super Mario Happy Meal deal. This Michael Jackson CD came back to me, a Minecraft book. Then we also got, let's see, what else do we got here? Virtual Racing Deluxe for the 32X. This is Tron Deadly Discs for the Intellivision. Lion King for the Game Gear, WCW NWO World Tour for the 64, a V comic book, and let's see, a Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex strategy guide. So those came back to me. Let's go ahead and get out the box of all the stuff that is here after I bumped my microphone. Okay, so got a lot of kind of instruction booklets. Some of these I probably sent. Couple Dreamcast generator demo discs, and just a lot of pamphlets, as you can see, and so on and so forth. Let's put that over here. This is kind of neat for your laptop. You got these Super Mario decals for your iPhone. How about this? This is cool. A Pac-Man Retro Pin set. That's pretty neat. Got a ColecoVision emulator for your Dreamcast, it appears to be. This is cool. I have one that looks like a Game Boy that Willie from Arcade USA sent me. This is a Data East Classics Pixel Player. It's a portable handheld device. So I'm going to review this and the Game Boy one at some point in the future separately. And Cowabunga, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Season 5. So some classic animated cartoons there. My kids might watch that. How about a Starscream Happy Meal toy? That's pretty neat. Got another, it's like a Beanie Baby Happy Meal toy. I'm not really familiar with that. And the last Happy Meal toy I got was this Robin from Teen Titans Go, I think. This is a little figure from Toy Story. Is it 3 or 2? I'm not sure which toy, or 4. Not sure which Toy Story this is from, but it's from the Toy Story series. I just don't recognize that character. What else do we got here? We got a Harry Potter Game Boy Color game. Puzzle Link 2 for the Neo Geo Pocket. I actually have a Neo Geo Pocket. Home Alone 2 for the Game Boy. Finding Nemo for the Game Boy Advance. Let's see. Dr. Mario for the Game Boy. I'm a Dr. Mario fan. Home Alone 1. So I guess I got both 1 and 2. And a series of unfortunate events for the Game Boy Advance. Cool to get some Game Boy Advance games. Namco Museum. Turbo Sub for the Lynx. That's pretty cool. I actually have a sealed copy, so now I don't have to open it. I can keep one sealed, and I have one to open. And Yoshi. I have some packs of these, so I'll have to do a video with this included. I have a pack of Tron trading cards, so that's neat. Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy, which it's funny. I think I put a copy in there. And this too, Super Mario Advance. I don't think these are the copies I put in. I put those into the box, and they came back to me. And actually that one copy looks better than the one I put in. So that's kind of a nice upgrade. How about Centipede? And this is, what is it? Jungle Hunt for the Atari 8-bit computer line. I need to get a XE. I want to get an XE at one point. Here's another. I think this was a Happy Meal toy. It's a Bowser Mario Kart toy. I think I have one of those, I think, already. So an Assassin's Creed Blu-ray movie. Namco Museum for the DS. This is really neat. How about this? A 1966 style Batmobile by Hot Wheels. How cool is that? That is pretty cool, I'll tell you. All right. Got a Ms. Pac-Man full color LCD game. I can't even fit it on the screen. I reviewed it, and I put a static screen version in the box, and I got the full color screen version back. We got a Mad magazine. He'll just kind of float upside down. It was like an election. Looks like is that Obama and Mitt Romney, I think it is. So that's kind of a modern take. I've never read a modern Mad, and now it's out of business because I wouldn't read it. Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube. Got Shaun White skateboarding for the Wii. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego for the Master System? And my pile is overflowing. So let me put this box to the side real quick. So this was neat. A Coleco handheld football electronic quarterback game. I want to check that out, review that. Baseball for the NES. Let's see, we got some Dreamcast games. So I got Surfer, Championship Surfer for the Dreamcast. And Wind and Water Puzzle Battle. So this looks like, is this for the, I don't even know if that's a Dreamcast game. It looks like it's a import Dreamcast game. I can't tell. It looks like, I don't know if this is it says Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, so I guess this is I didn't see a Dreamcast logo on the cover there. So interesting. You know, usually you have a big Dreamcast logo, and there's like nothing here to tell you it's Dreamcast other than like the white, you know, it's kind of Dreamcast style. So that's everything I got back in the box. Thank you to everybody who supported at the forums at Atari.io. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on the next No Swear Gamer video.